black spawn of Satan.
Oh, really?
What is up, everybody in the Morgrod universe in the attic section? Good evening. It is the eve of my trip to Scarefest weekend, which is going to be unholy and fucking incredible.
Hell yeah.
Then, of course, we have another big convention going on. Unfortunately, I won't be at that one, but the great Mortimer Deadfellow there and Brother Carnage will be at this one. You guys want to tell them what it is?
It's Demon Fest at the Ingram Park Mall in San Antonio this Saturday and Sunday.
Fuck yeah. I will be there in unholy spirit with you.
Hell yeah, damn right. But yeah, it's got two special guests. One of the actresses from Demons by Dario Argento, and then one of the actresses from Demons 2 will be there. So
can't beat that with a fucking stick.
Hell yeah. And yeah, they'll be doing autographs and selfies and that kind of stuff. But yeah. We got the prices for all that. We shared that, let people know. But we'll be there also with Big Pecker himself, doing some and anything you guys want to come up, it's free selfies. If anybody wants I'll be shocked if anybody wants me to sign any damn thing. But yeah, of course, anything like that's free. I ain't nobody. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna charge somebody to sign something. Hell, if somebody's already made made the time out of their day and gas, to come and see my monkey ass, you know what I mean? Then I'm gonna, I'll definitely sign something, for sure.
Definitely.
But yeah, it's gonna be a blast, man, and yeah, we'll be there with a few other cast and crew members. My awesome wife Sarah will be there with us. She's operator of Camera 2. And does a whole lot of other shit behind the scenes. She gets all of our merch done. She made our web store. Sarah's she's fucking amazing. And Seth Holbrook.
That reminds me. Do you have what's the website called?
It's Cerberus Film Productions LLC. It's if you Google that, it should pop up.
Hang on. I just want to make sure we got it scrolling at the bottom so people can find it. Is it .com?
No. It's through Square, so I'm not too sure exactly what the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll still, hey,
But yeah. I got the link. in my bio, and it's on the Killer Cox webpage. So yeah, go there. Go and check it out, and if you want anything, we got some awesome new merch, and we also got some one of a kind screen use prop as well at the web store right now. So
hell yeah,
one of a kind.
All right, excellent. Killer Cox and Reapers Underground and Morgrot Entertainment killing it this weekend. Absolutely. Hello, Lizzie, Kyler. Sorry to hear you're not feeling too good, brother. I will definitely send the positive energy your way, but thank you for being here, brother Cody. Babylon is in the house. We can always use your expertise, sir. We are talking about one of my all-time favorite topics, of course, and that is the subject of the art of the demonic or demon film. Horror has absolutely so many awesome films, from horror comedy to serious horror to thriller. Man, you fucking name it. The devil's all over it. So, and it has been entertaining and shocking people since the fucking 70s. So we're gonna be talking about our list. We have, since there's 3 of us, we'll be doing a set of 15 actually. So we got plenty of juicy films for you to check out. And before we get into all this evil business, we're going to take a quick commercial break to our brothers over across the pond in the UK, Poison Valley Scareware. Check that shit out. All right, you know what to do. Get over there. Check out his awesome custom designs. He can literally make you any kind of horror apparel, t-shirt, beanies, hats, and of course, hoodies as well. So check him out, poisonvalleyscareware.com. All right. That was a fucking mouthful. I almost didn't get it out. It always is. But nonetheless, before we start with our first picks here, God damn it, I love you, Morgrot Universe. Because of you, in 2 days from when we returned with the horror barbecue this past Sunday, over 1,075 views in just 2 days. So we got to thank you here, definitely from the horror barbecue, as well as all of Morgrot Entertainment. You guys are unfucking believable. We love you.
Yeah. Thank every one of you, Vol sons of bitches.
That's right.
Couldn't have said it better.
All righty then. Top 15 best demonic films. So let's have Brother Carnage. Let's go ahead and have you do your first pick, sir.
Shit, man. And this is in no particular order, but there is one particular movie though that will take number 1 because it's my all-time favorite movie. And if anybody knows me, they already know what that is. But we'll talk about that later. Let's go with The Gate. I mean, you can't go wrong, dude. Classic, kids, open up the gate to hell in their backyard, and little bitty demons start coming out, and then of course, they get a little inquisitive and start checking the shit out and go in there and end up summoning a giant fucking demon.
Right. And of course it's through heavy metal.
Right. I mean, that was always like the urban legend growing up was like, if you have a fucking heavy metal record and you play it backwards, you know what I mean? You'll end up summoning a demon, so.
Oh, most deaf. Yes.
That was super fucking cool, man. And again, too, all of the stuff that I love about 80s horror was in that movie. They had a shitload of stop motion.
It truly did, yes. Yeah. And that was really, really an art form at that time.
Oh, dude, it still is, man. Like, I mean, it's kind of, it's picked back up a little bit recently with like Lakai Studios, like with Coraline and Paranorman and those, but even still, man, like, yeah, it's not prevalent like it was back in the day, you know.
No, they were using the fuck out of it, and it was super effective. I mean, you saw it. You saw
fucking
it
Harryhausen, man. I mean,
not just Puppet Master, but you absolutely had it with Subspecies, that whole franchise. I mean, everyone was using it because fuck, it was unnerving. We loved it.
Yeah.
See, I remember that word from last time.
that grittiness to it.
Yes.
Yeah. It, like I always say, no matter how good the CG is, you can always tell it's fucking fake. But like with that, it is fake, but it's something tangible. You know, it's fucking real. It's material.
It takes up space.
Right. It's
space.
It's going to come off across, you know, as being a lot more realistic than something that's CG. No matter how good the CG is, in my opinion.
And you get, Stephen Dorff?
Yes.
As a little child. So even before he was battling Blade, he was summoning demons.
Yes, the big asshole that he became.
Right. You didn't learn from your childhood experience, did you, boy?
But he was perfect. He was absolutely played the perfect asshole.
He did great in both roles because the gate's great. I've loved that since I first saw it.
Yeah, and you know, it's
all boys raising the demons.
Yeah, it always ends up in the suburbs too. That bullshit happens. You know, Dad and little Johnny are out in the backyard, and suddenly, sinkhole, smoke coming up.
Yeah, right. Open up the gates of hell in their backyard. You know, no big deal.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's okay. Totally fine.
It happens.
Excellent fucking choice. And if anybody out there in the Morgrot universe hasn't seen The Gate, please go check it out. This is the time of year where all the classics are put back on streaming services, so you can check it out as well.
Absolutely. I'm sure it's out there on Tubi or something for free. If not, I'm sure you can. Somebody's probably got it on YouTube. You know what I mean? I was shocked at the amount of full movies that are on YouTube. Like, it's like, holy shit! Like, and for free. So
it's like I always say. If you search it, it will come.
Oh, damn right.
You'll find it. Somebody somewhere is a big fan. So excellent first choice. And don't forget, everybody out in the Morgrot universe, we love hearing your top favorite demonic films as well. So
yeah, for sure.
By all means, share with us. You guys were so awesome about that last time. Let's do it again. As a matter of fact, says one of my faves is the Manitou from '78.
I've never seen that. I might have to put that on the list.
It's one of those avant-garde, wonderful '70s films that's a fucking head trip and a half. So if you love that kind of unsettling, what the hell did I just watch kind of vibe, that's definitely a movie for you.
Word. Oh yeah.
All right, Mr. Deadfellow, what do we have for them?
In no particular order.
Of course.
I'm gonna
We're not ranking, folks. We're not ranking.
I'm gonna have to say The Wailing 2016. That movie will scare the crap out of you if you're not expecting it. It sets it up to where it's not. It's more of a sickness that turns into a spiritual sickness that leads into real revelations. It's the best way I can explain that, really. Yeah, it's a film that you keep thinking, oh, it's going to be this.
Right.
No, it's going to be this. No. That's what. Okay, and it's one of those films to where the payoff is worth it. They don't take you on this long journey and get to the end of it, and then or
Word.
or something like said, some CGI thing that's like, really, that's what you're gonna end with.
Yeah, so shit, I'm gonna have to put this on the list too because I've never seen this. I've never seen this either.
Seen it either. So
yes,
hell yeah,
trust that fellow.
Hell yeah,
yes. Most definitely.
Yes. And it's no joke. And I believe it's on Tubi.
Some of the most horrific and fucked up movies come out of Asia because I'm not sure.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's Chinese or Japanese, so I don't want to say that.
I believe it's Korean.
See, I went with the right motive speaking there. So, I mean, the stuff that comes out of those places are just mind-blowing.
Oh, yes.
You know, everyone's always like, oh, the Germans are fucking sick. The Italians are fucking sick. Nah, I think they raised the bar and then some with their creativity.
I agree. And it's like everybody's doling out amazing horror movies now. Like every culture's just bringing their A game. And just
I mean, because just in, let's say, the last 25 years, we are able to see what they make, as before it was just in their neck of the woods and that's it. Like, if you were able to somehow get a pirated copy or some bullshit like that, that was the only way you would ever find it. You know, it's almost like I don't know, what do you call it? Like a black web story back in those days.
Right.
It's like you wouldn't. The only place to find it is the place you can't go.
Like the video in the UK.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with like Dead Alive and everything like that. It's too bad for you to see.
Yes.
Well, let it be.
The Wailing is on 2B, so to be continued. I love it. Oh, another good one from Babylon, Gargoyles.
Oh, very much.
Yeah, that's a classic.
That's
on for free right now on Amazon Prime. So if you want to check that bad boy out, shit. Oh, what the Lizzie says we did that in the 90s. P2P subs and dubs on VHS was the way. Yeah, most def until they caught on to us and it was over.
True.
Now all the borders of darkness are open, so just take it all in like your favorite cocktail. My first pick, damn, that was such a good one. How do I want to follow that up? So we have a classic and then we have something that is newer. So I'm going to go right in the middle with one of the biggest success stories of any franchise. There was unbelievable success with the very first film, terrified people so badly. Some people ended up in the hospital, clutching at their what's left of their souls. But then had a horrible sequel, and it bombed. It tanked, and it wasn't very good. But in early 1990. The third installment of this franchise literally took us to hell. One of the best good versus evil and just demonic possession all the way around. It infected everyone. People were heinously butchered in the most amazing ways. Brad Dourif was abso-fucking-lutely a superstar in this film. I am talking about The Exorcist Part 3.
That's what I figured.
Yep. Like I said.
You said that. Yeah, that's a damn good one, man.
This film, I still cannot watch the scene in this film where you're just looking down the hallway. You see, the nurse at the counter. The cop says, "Hey, what's going on? Nothing's going on, so I'm getting the fuck out of here." She goes in and finds an orderly fucking sleeping on a fucking table, gurney, whatever. And that scares the fuck out of her. And now all of a sudden she goes back to her fucking desk and here comes this white hooded figure with one of those mega fucking hedge clippers that they used to cut bone with and fucking decapitates her. That shit was amazing. The old lady in the motherfucking confess your sins box talking to the priest and then just fucking kills him. I mean, just so surprising. Never would have thought.
Yeah, that shit was awesome, man.
Yeah,
Gets you every time, man.
It was just way out there. That's why I always tell folks, read the books, people. You gotta read the books, because what comes next could be way worse than what you've already been shown.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Babylon hits us with a few more here. He said, sort of a demon movie scared the piss out of me called The Car. I actually remember this one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in probably 30 years.
It's been a while since it's been up. No, yeah, it was kind of along the lines of like Christine.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of spare that car. Yeah. That wasn't no joke, though. Yeah, that was a good one.
One hell of a ghost story.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Ghost in the Machine.
It's true.
Cody. Yes. Devil.
I almost did. Because I agree with him. That is a really good film. I liked that film a lot. Because it's not. It's not your average. You don't know what you're in for until you're too late.
Yep. You're sucked in. I
love that. Yeah, that's a really good one.
It's actually on my list of honorable mentions, but he knocked that one out of the park right there. Babylon says my number one is The Exorcist, followed by the Amityville Horror. Yeah, we talked about the Amityville Horror on Sunday. Nothing against the first Exorcist, because yes, it was badass. But the third one brought brutality and just took you places you never went in the first one. I mean, they're in the fucking nut house portion of the hospital and the floor opens up to hell.
Right.
I mean, I just thought that was amazing.
Urban Girls.
Yeah, that's badass.
By a long shot. It's like there's demons and fire down there. Do you smell the brimstone?
And you see all these poor people fucking nailed up.
Oh yeah, no, I agree with you on that one. But I'm not against the first one either. The first one's iconic. Yeah, you can't.
Of course it is.
Linda Blair, anybody, Dick Smith for the makeup,
right?
You know, you can't take it away from her. She was amazing. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's one of those, but it's the same. I feel with you on that one. It's like when you go to the third one, that amped it all up and took you on your heart, hitting the gas.
It was just another level.
Yeah, I agree with that too completely.
All right, brother Carnage, what is your next pick, sir?
Shit, man. Let's go ahead and go with 976 Evil.
Oh, why do people always forget about this one?
I did. I cannot believe I did that.
That poster alone, just I love it so much. And it was from the director of Robert Freddy Krueger England. Wait, is that right? Robert England directed this?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't even know that. I'm sitting here reading the poster like, really?
What?
No
what?
shit.
Well,
no wonder it was so fucking
Wait a
good.
minute. Yeah, and good friend of ours, Leslie Diane. She's actually in that as well. Everybody remembers her from Freddy's Dead, but I was like, dude, she was in fucking 976 Evil, and they're like, huh? I'm like, dude, have you not fucking seen 976 Evil? It's a lot of one of those ones too that like a lot of people don't know about it, honestly, but like.
Which is weird. I mean, I guess if you weren't in the 80s, you wouldn't have known.
Yeah. Grown up 80s arcade rat, always going to the movie rental place every weekend.
Yeah.
It was one of those ones that VHS cover fucking stuck out.
Yeah.
So it was, of course, hell yeah, I'm gonna rent that shit. But yeah, you dial the number and you end up calling the devil, and getting a piece of your soul taken away, and then it was damn good, man. End up turning into a demon. But it was one of those ones that the effects and everything were fucking super badass, man. And gore fest. I mean, it's a fucking awesome fucking movie, man.
Yeah.
I can still remember what my mom said as we were walking by and saw it up on the shelf. She goes, "What is this? A phone sex line now?"
It's fucking hilarious, man.
May she rest in peace. But that was the funniest shit she ever said.
That's funny as fuck, man.
I remember just Little Reaper, little pint-sized mini Reaper, going, "No, Mom, no! Look at the demon! Look at the creature!
There's a monster up there. This isn't that monster." I feel that. Oh,
excellent cast, like you said, excellent fucking effects, great storyline. Almost kind of gave you a Twilight Zone kind of feel. A little bit, once they made that call and shit changed, and excellent fucking choice. Some of you guys are naming some that we're gonna talk about, so that's why I haven't said them yet out in the comments section. But Babylon comes up with one that I fucking loved this movie. If I can get to it here, hold on. There we go. The Unnameable. That was a sick flick.
Yeah, another.
Haven't seen that one either.
Yeah, full-fledged demon, full-fledged like creature suit.
Right on the cover. Yeah, I think like right on the cover art for it.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, they don't.
It was one of the first covers I ever saw like that too.
Yeah.
Of course, my little evil heart's like, "Oh, what's this?"
Right.
Oh shit. Oh man. Yeah, Cody says, "Hell yeah, Babylon. It's been forever since I watched it." Yep, it's such a good film. Good film. All right, Mr. Deadfellow.
Well, I think I have to throw you guys a little of a sideways one here.
Well, sure.
That I haven't mentioned yet, but is a comedy yet horror. But there's demons all throughout it, and the makeup is unbelievable, and the movie was hilarious. Yeah, so you didn't have time to get the cover, but My Demon Lover would be.
Oh yeah,
dude! Every single time the guy gets turned on, he transforms into a demon. The more turned on you get, the more demonic he turns, and he's a nice guy.
Was that not like a gender specific kind of poke fun at when a guy gets hot
when he's a horn dog? Yeah, pretty much. That movie stuck with me for years. It is so hard to find, but
I believe it. I
love
it.
that movie. That movie,
dude. When great movies.
I remember seeing that whenever I was a kid, man.
Yes, it's like, but he fights for good. It's just he only gets his powers after you talk dirty to him.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the kicker. I mean, that's a recipe for fucking badassery.
Oh, the effects were great.
Hey, Gary Dondo, what's going on, brother? Good to have you on the show. We are doing well. We're discussing our top 15 list of demonic films of all time.
I'm working
Good
on
to see fresh new faces, new souls for claiming. Excellent choice, man. So if anybody out there hasn't seen it, you might have trouble finding it. So you might want to talk to some of your pals that might still have a nice, fresh VHS collection. because I've been noticing lately some people I know that do still have like a really big, vast collection have some of these films that never got transferred to DVD.
Yeah.
And perhaps it just like fell into obscurity, which is so fucking weird. I hate that shit.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Just to put it out again. It would
be cool if they'd reissue it. Honestly,
I would do it.
Fuck yeah. Well, I'm gonna take you guys kind of back to the 70s again, because as you know, I am a huge 70s horror buff. So out there, so wacky. This film has it all. It's got a beautiful lady, and she ends up becoming pregnant in one of the most unholy of ways. And it was so mortifying, so shocking that people actually spoke out. I mean, there was protests against it, much like The Exorcist. Don't get me wrong, but when you throw Anton LaVey into the film, suddenly there's a cause for concern. And of course, he shows up at the most intimate of moments. You probably figured it out by now. We're talking about Rosemary's Baby. He's a real chip off the old block, that one. I mean, she basically gets, for lack of a better term, assaulted by the devil. And thus, she gives birth to what would be the Antichrist. So just a fucking far out movie. And I can't tell you just how many of the, they call the people from like the 50s and 60s, the America's golden age, I guess you would say, they still love that movie to this day. Senior citizens will fucking watch this film. And I still love it. I remember the first time I saw it, I was a kid. And it was my grandmother who showed it to me. And I was just like, oh, what's happening? What? What are they doing?
Holy shit.
It threw me for a loop.
Whoa.
So
he does have his father's eyes.
And a few other things too.
Right. Like, oh, get those out of his mouth.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, man. That's an iconic film, though.
Oh, absolutely.
That culturally changed film for years. Really, the impact, and I agree with you on that. People that experienced it back then, that movie it's out there. It's like going through battle, but they'll go. I'm not into horror movies, but I survived Rosemary's Baby. I'll watch that film again. It's like, oh, wow, okay.
Well, I mean, it's a true testament,
Yeah.
It's hard to say. Well, I'm not for us, but for some people, it's hard to say that these classic films stand up against like Terrifier of today. But it's because it had something special.
It was a different,
especially script
too. Exactly. I mean, it's a whole nother animal.
It didn't thrive on gore alone. The story itself and the character development, all the little twists and turns really kind of, gave it its allure.
Oh, yeah, quite a bit.
Hell yeah.
And the acting. Got to give it to the acting, too, because she sold the terror.
Oh, yeah, she did.
She sold it convincingly if you were a woman and went through that, especially from the devil itself, you're going to feel a way about that, you would think.
Right.
She made that terror, that fear, that, oh, my God, it's just, it was perfect. She did an amazing job.
Absolutely. Yes. All right, Brother Carnage is up. What do we have?
Let's go a little bit forward into the 80s, man. Let's Demons, Dario Argento.
Ah, yes. Mm-hmm.
Have to.
It's another one, man. Like,
given.
I mean,
yeah, it's a given.
I mean, had to. It's another one, man. Like that VHS cover stuck out. It's like a son of a bitch, man. So rented it, fucking fell in love. You know, it's another one. It's a fucking bloodbath, gore fest, badass '80s music. I mean, you got Billy Idol.
Yes.
Shit, I can't remember who. There's a few other bands, but like,
Goblin.
yeah, dude. I mean, badass fucking music, dude. Like, and badass effects.
Oh,
like, but I mean, come on. I mean, especially that day and age. I mean, well, hell, even now, if some dude in a fucking some kind of weird metallic mask comes up to me and offers me like some kind of weird movie tickets, I don't know. I mean, I probably would take them, but you know,
Oh, it was so fucking funny.
It's like
but it's. But, I mean, that's me. I mean, the average person, I don't think would do that. Like,
No,
I'm a
not
fucking
today. They'd
horror
be like,
movie fanatic. You know, of course, we would do it.
Well, you're a horror movie director as well, so you'd be like,
Right.
"Oh, please go
Right,
this way."
right.
Oh,
Right. So of course I'm going to take the fucking tickets, but
There you go.
you know, but the average Joe, you know, why would no? That's terrible. So
they had a great setup too.
yeah.
You
Bunch of
know?
people end up getting you know together into a movie theater, and lo and behold, demons get summoned and come out of the fucking TV fucking projector, the screen, and start fucking slaughtering everybody. And that's what I love about this one, is that like the demons are almost like zombies, sort of like if you get clawed or bit or whatever, then you'll turn into a fucking zombie. Right. I mean, see, or a fucking demon.
Evil.
It's so badass, man. And again, the effects, dude, were fucking top notch for especially for its time, dude.
Absolutely. I actually just watched that one recently. And it's fucking brilliant.
Oh yeah.
It's on TV
today. Yeah. You know, I mean, we see a lot of films that take us back to that decade, and it's like, I mean, just so refreshing, and how intelligent it is. The fact that they could even do like the one gal fucking rips her own like face halfway off. I mean, that shit was just how. Oh, and the big exploding boil.
Oh,
dude, woo. Fucking nasty, dude. Fucking nasty. But yeah, that's on Tubi. So anybody that wants to watch Demons by Dario Argento, it's on Tubi for free. So
there you go.
Go check it out.
Yeah, ain't got no excuses there. And the only thing I want to add is with the gore and the effects, the colors. It's Argento. It's color palette.
We got everything.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of Italian films. It's got all the super vibrant, crazy fucking colors. Like, I fucking love it. Fucking love it, dude.
Exactly, yeah.
True art, man. True art. Babylon says, "Oh man, demons freaked my shit."
Yeah. That was a good one. That's an iconic one.
Yeah.
100%.
Mr. Deadfellow.
Okay, I would have to say I'm going to go with Exorcism of Emily Rose. 2005.
Yes. You know, I have to say I had so many reservations about even watching this thing.
Me too.
But when I did, I was pleasantly surprised.
Oh yeah. It's like where they always talk about, well, you'll if you read things about exorcisms, you'll find out that it's usually a very physical experience for the person.
Oh, big time. It's a process.
And this woman actually, from the woman it was based off of, loosely based off of, did die from her exorcism. And the effects that they show, the things that they show in this film with the breaking and snapping and twisting, and it was no joke. And the actress went just crazy involved into pulling this movie off.
Oh, and pulled it off. She did. Oh,
freaked me out. And it's like, and it's interesting because it's literally the sister in Dexter.
Yeah.
She's also
Yeah.
one of the crazy friends and white chicks. But to see her in this movie, oh, you want to see her acting? There you go. Right there is beyond any other role that I've seen her do.
And that's what's fucking
for sure.
amazing. A lot of these really big actresses, Jennifer Aniston is one of them, cut their fucking teeth in a horror film.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Very, very much so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's I can't think of her. I can't think of her freaking name, but shit, Ben Stiller's wife.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Night of the Demons too.
Yep.
Renee Zellweger for Chainsaw. Next Generation.
That's right.
Yep.
the one sequel no one likes to talk about.
Right, because Matthew McConaughey. I wasn't in that movie. I don't know what y'all are saying. I'll be over here, okay? All right.
I love it.
Sorry.
But yeah, Mr. Babyface is in that film also. Shit, Matthew McConaughey. Interesting role for that gentleman.
Right.
You know, but yeah, this film, you know, that whole process, and when I say it's a process, that's what this film does. Like the writers were they knew their shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first level is just how supposedly a demon is just instilling fear, getting the fear factor. She drops her guard, it gets its fucking claws more into her, and then it starts to torture her. That's the next level, where it tries to totally break her spirit down, like there's just no way out, but not enough to cause her to kill herself. But if her will or his will is strong enough, that's when it goes to try to kill her, or if someone tries to exorcise it. That's kind of what that whole demonic possession. I mean, I've researched the shit to the end, you know, and it's like I feel like they did it real justice. So yeah, excellent pick.
Yeah, that's exactly. I agree. That's the same. One of my same reasonings is the impact of what she was going through, how much they gave you as a story, and through the process of it all, and just all of the manifestations of the possession and everything just getting stronger and stronger.
Yes.
It was no joke. It was that is one of those ones.
It was hard to watch in some respects.
It really
because
is.
you feel for her, you know?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, tell Padre to fucking go. To get him out of there. Right. Kick his ass out. He's being a dick. No, they're like, oh, this is the only way out. It's like,
right.
On.
Goddamn shit. What? Goddamn. He said, fuck it. Go big or go home. God damn, man.
Speaking of films that were loosely based, although they make this one seem like it was truly based on fact, of a particular priest who was known as Italy's main fucking exorcist guy. He's the one you call to try to either debunk it or get rid of it, whichever way. But then again, I mean, they picked the greatest actor of the last, in my personal opinion, of the last 40 years. And he's still going to this day. No one can deliver terror much like this in a film about exorcism other than Sir Anthony Hopkins. And I am referring to The Rite. This was definitely a film that I already knew it would be a classic and that it would be really fucking good, but they got real dark. Oh yeah. Super fucking dark. The makeup job, the transformation of Anthony Hopkins becoming Ball was just mind-blowing to me. excellent fucking cast, great imagery, another mind fuck, because the guy ends up saving him pretty much lost his faith for the most part. So it was just a very, very different look at this type of thing. And I thought it was done very well. I mean, Anthony Hopkins can sell a fucking ketchup popsicle to a woman in white gloves. So excellent film, in my opinion.
No, totally agree. No, you're right on everything. His transformation, and also Anthony Hopkins himself. We all already know that. That's a given. But then you also give him prosthetics and that character need in it, and then soul, so to speak. You know, and he will take it to a level that most actors are too scared to go. So
yeah, that's why I think he's like one of the greatest character actors.
For sure.
Of the last 40 years.
Elephant
I mean,
Man.
shit.
First time I ever saw him was the Doctor and Elephant Man.
Oh yeah,
and that was the first time I ever saw him. And that movie still to this day, even as black and dark and dead as it is, it rips my heart out every single time I watch that movie. Every single time. But it's also his performance that it's like if it wasn't Anthony, it would have been harder for me to really into the film. Exactly. But it being him, he can pull you in like that.
Oof.
To your character, to what he's going through. And yeah, no, amazing movie.
And how many of us fell in love with him as Hannibal Lecter? Come on.
Yeah, I mean, come on
now. My goodness.
Clarice.
Oh, yeah. Babylon makes a great point. Says Anthony was killer in magic.
That is true.
Yeah.
Shit, he killed it as Odin. Do you know how hard it is to play a deity?
I mean, yeah, come the fuck on. and the All-Father. I mean, come on now.
He stole the fucking show.
Of all deities, you're going to be fucking Odin. Come on.
He pulled it off nicely.
Talk about a legacy to live up to.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Carnage. What do we have next on the chopping block?
Shit, man. Gonna go with one that me and Mr. Deadfellow both picked, man. Gonna go with Pumpkinhead.
Ah, yes.
I mean, that's classic. Classic.
Oh.
If you haven't seen Pumpkinhead, please go see it. Please go watch it. I mean, it's classic 80s flick. Lance Henriksen. I mean, it's super fucking badass. Yeah. It's probably Lance Henriksen's best movie, in my opinion.
Definitely finest performance.
Yeah. I was gonna say you get a realism and a rawness out of him, which he does in every film he does. He's amazing. But I agree with you on that. Yeah, the depth and you feel for him bad, but you get him too.
Conveying that emotion.
Exactly. Yeah,
these, like, assholes on motorbikes kills his fucking son. Woo, you could see it on his face. Nobody else's face could have had that "I'm going to fucking kill you" look without saying a word.
Yep.
And then like you said, takes his son's dead body to a witch, and then she ends up, using his son's dead body to basically summon a fucking demon that's known to get revenge, on people, Pumpkinhead, and whoever is basically whoever summons the demon is tied to it and sees everything that the demon sees whenever it kills somebody. Yep. So it starts fucking with him every time the demon goes and kills people, because he wanted revenge, but then when he sees everything that's happening, he's like, oh shit, I fucked up.
It's like, what did you expect? This is what you wanted. I love it. It's always those motherfuckers in their darkest hour that they want this, But then all of a sudden, but no, can I take it back? Can I get a redo? No, you don't get a redo in fucking Pumpkinhead.
Nope. Nope.
And also one of the best creature designs and suits for years before that. Like literally still after. That's an imposing creature. And
absolutely
fucking real.
And it's his own thing. You know, it's like, oh, he looks just like this or that. No, he looks like Pumpkinhead. That's
right.
I love that about him. It's his own character, his own design. And he'll be scary. You see that thing squatting down, coming at you, ready to kill you. You're gonna crap yourself.
Oh yeah.
You know? Just imagine though, if it would have had the technology that we do today, how fast it could actually move. Oh man, it would change the fucking game. But at the same token, I mean, this thing was like 9 feet fucking tall.
I believe,
and there was no escaping its grasp at all.
Yeah,
fucking classic, man. You know, and we talk about Lance Henriksen. He wasn't in the next 2 sequels, and the franchise was suffering. So they brought him back for 4 and 5, and everybody watched the fucking shit out of it. That is a testament to a phenomenal actor. That's all it took was to get him back in the film. It was so great to see Ed Harley. And it's kind of like he almost took over the witches part.
You know,
right.
Yeah,
which was
the same way
that
he did. That he kind of took over that role. Yeah, that's a good one though. Yeah, that's true.
Fuck yeah. Is it back to me already? Man, hands down, probably one of the most iconic, funniest, but terrifying at the same time. It was literally a one-man show. But I mean, it had some extra characters in it that did kind of like, you know, bring some different dimensions to it. Now, we loved the first one. The first one was serious. It was shot on a beer budget and became a cult classic. But by the second one, Bruce Campbell comes into his own and shaped the face of his character for generations to come, man. I'm talking about Evil Dead 2.
Fucking A right, man.
This was the film that Raimi said, make it your own, man. You know, I like what you're doing. Lead with this. Gave him room to shape Ash the way that only Bruce Campbell can. And I mean, because you see, it's like night and day. I don't know if you guys feel this, or the Morgan universe. Yeah. From him in the first one to the Ash of Evil Dead 2. It's almost like 2 different Ashes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because the first one is Ash College Boy.
Yes.
The second one is, Ash Frat Boy.
Yeah.
That's what I would say, you know, because I agree with you. You get the slapstick, you get the cocky asshole at times. You know, you get the...
He was oozing machismo.
Exactly. Yeah. You can feel that he added feel to him. Yeah. Totally.
Fucking hell. Oh, my goodness. Welcome, Turkey Man. What's going on, brother?
What is up, Turkey Man?
He goes, looks like a fun night.
We're having a blast.
Oh, dude. Anytime we talk about demonic film, I mean, it's got so many different levels to it. And this is one that a lot of people don't really go this broad on. They're just talking about every exorcism film ever done, whether it's The Exorcist or it's all the offshoots and all that shit. But I do definitely agree. Let's see here. He says, when you have the right actor in the right role, it's magic. And let's face it, Bruce Campbell is a legend for a reason.
Oh, there couldn't have been anybody else to be Ash.
No,
I don't think so at all.
no, not at all. Babylon says, I had 5 versions of the VHS Evil Dead cover art as a kid. And that was one of the coolest fucking things, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
They kept changing the art on us, you know?
Yep.
That reminded me of Army of Darkness's cover there when he said that, with him, you know, on there all with the shirt off, doing that almost a romance novel action hero.
He did. He told
yeah.
The first bona fide action horror hero.
Yeah.
Fight, you know, just, I mean, at that point, he became as iconic as Van Helsing.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I agree with that. Because most times in horrors, you had the final girls kicking ass.
Exactly.
Not too many the guys usually get taken out.
Usually, that's right. Dustin says all 3 Evil Dead films are excellent together and as individual films, which is rare and a testament to the right team together. Fuck yeah.
I agree. Yep. Yeah.
Fucking right.
Yep.
Oh man, I think we all had that friend that worked at the local video store. He says my best friend worked for Curtis Mathis and would hook me up with tapes and posters. You know what I mean? We all had that one guy that could
video and Hollywood video.
Yeah, Hollywood video. I mean, I love Blockbuster too. Don't get me wrong, but Family Video, the last of the fucking chain of anything,
was Video Unlimited.
Nice.
Yeah, way old.
And all of it's in
Hey, it helped me be the dead man I am today.
Yeah.
You're doing wonderful things.
Thank you.
Next up for Brother Carnage there.
Yeah, man, I'll take it back a step. Once again, you know, you went with Evil Dead 2. You know, the one that started it off, you know, the first Evil Dead, man. I mean, again, classic. I mean, when fucking Wes Craven gives you props and shows your movie in his fucking first movie, I mean, you know, you've done something right. I mean, come on now.
It's true.
Oh no, you're absolutely correct on that.
I mean, come on now. But I mean, and it was one of those ones like you were saying, dude. And a lot of people like, oh well, you know, the new one, the remake was way better than the original. It's like, dude, first off,
sorry,
the remake was a fucking huge studio. They had fucking literally like 50 times the amount of people working on that production.
Big time.
You know what I mean? Like,
this film was on a clear budget.
And with what like maybe 10 people, like 10 people max, like crew, cast and crew
at the cabin. Were you eating at the cabin?
Right, exactly, dude.
Were you sleeping?
Dude, it was an indie film, you know, before fucking indie films, man. Yep. Honestly, like. Exactly. Well, I take that back because Texas Chainsaw technically was too, but still it was like the same caliber though, man. Yeah, I mean, like you were saying,
and stuff like that is starting out how to do things on a shoestring budget, and if you have the right cast and crew of people, you can knock it out of the park.
Exactly, man. And again, too, you know what I'm saying? Like, look what the fuck they did, you know, with what they had. They they became fucking legends. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like such a goddamn fantastic movie. And use of oatmeal. I mean, who'd have thunk? But hey, we've done similar shit.
Right.
So I mean, you know what I'm saying? So
but that's what it is too. We learn from greats. That's how you do it. You learn from the best.
Exactly,
dude. I call that the special effects, that particular special effects era, as the MacGyvers of special effects. Literally just taking whatever they could, try it, see if it works. You know, I can only imagine what most of their kitchens looked like before they went to shoot the film because they're trying to see if this would actually work.
Right. That's why I'm glad that we have like a lot of land out here, and I can just go outside and do something. Because, dude. Because otherwise, yeah. If my blood rig would have exploded in the house, oh my god,
Could
my
you
wife would
imagine?
have.
It would look like a crime
Oh,
scene.
dude. Yeah. Oh, dude. My wife would have fucking killed me. My wife would have fucking killed me. It would have looked like a fucking crime scene.
It's like you're sleeping in the coop tonight, good sir.
Oh yeah. You're sleeping with the chickens out there.
Right. Go to sleep.
Lay me an egg, motherfucker.
Right.
I'm dead. Ah. Babylon says horror flick sound effects are really what got me into being a musician and composer. Yeah, there was some great fucking audio, not just like the overall score, but when The Thing in the Woods, H.P. Lovecraft's, big magnus opus known as the Necronomicon story. When it comes to life and you hear it's as it's getting closer, it's almost like a fucking hot rod of hell that's coming at you. You can hear them, you can feel them, but you can't see. Yeah. I thought that was fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
And the camera work of this motherfucker holding a camera, who knows how fucking much it weighed back in those days, running, chasing after their actors, and the actors have to fall, trip. I mean, that's exactly why Bruce Campbell can't do his own stunts today. That man's body is fucked up from stunts.
And Briscoe here didn't help with that either.
Oh, well, yeah, for sure.
But he handled his business totally. I agree.
He did.
It was so, like, with the slapstick brought into it, as well as it was so impactful on his body over time. It's like, dude, I get it, Bruce. I mean, I get it.
Could you imagine that conversation between the two of them? And Bruce is like, hey, this is going to be funny as fuck. Let me do it. You know what I mean? Just let me say that here. Let me say that there.
Hit himself in the head with the plates and just,
Dude, how many actors today would actually beat their fucking own ass on camera?
The only person I can think of.
In
one film. But how many films did Bruce Campbell do it?
Yeah, I mean, shit. Army of Darkness.
Every Evil Dead. Every time he's played Ash, he's gotten his ass kicked from one end to the other. But he also, you Hail to the King, baby.
Right.
He's the Hefe. He's the Al Bundy of horror movies.
Oh, absolutely. Let's see here. Dustin says, film you might want to check out is The Vigil. Came out in 2019. That's going on the list just because you mentioned it.
Hell yeah.
I have not seen it. And then Dustin says, hey, Carnage, why did you get that? Wait, why? Yeah, why did you get that stylish hat?
This is a Slaughter to Prevail.
Yes. Dude, I have been going through their catalog, and Baba Yaga is my fucking shit.
Oh, dude. Well, they actually just
love that fucking song.
Speaking of demons, they actually just dropped their new single, Bail It, which is tied to one of my favorite animes, Berserk.
Ooh, nice.
And it's, dude, such a badass fucking song. The music video is fucking incredible. Fucking yeah. If you're a Slaughter to Prevail fan and you haven't seen it yet, go check it out because it's badass.
Hell yeah. That's what I thought he meant. He said where.
Oh, yeah. Got it from wherever I went and saw them the other day. Yeah, it's not the Killer Cox hat. I don't have. I got a beanie, but I'm not wearing it right now.
Oh, that's next on my list, sir.
Hell yeah.
My name's on it somewhere. And do you notice that every time somebody takes a picture of me out of makeup behind the scenes somewhere, I'm wearing the Killer Cox t-shirt?
Yeah, I've noticed that. It's fucking awesome, man.
I told you, man, I never miss a chance to promote. I don't give a fuck what I'm doing.
Hell yeah. Fucking love it.
Babylon says, Bruce says, pass the cocaine, I got this. Is he the Charlie Chaplin of horror? I mean, actually, I think I've heard somebody actually say that very thing.
Yeah, I think I have too, actually.
The Charlie Chaplin of horror?
Yeah, with the slapstick aspects to him. I think I have heard somebody say something along those lines too. But if they didn't, they should have, because it's
yeah,
I definitely see it.
Yeah, that's an on statement there.
Only way more badass.
Yeah, for sure.
Level.
For sure.
Bonafide ass kicker.
Oh yeah, easy.
Next, Mr. Deadfellow.
Well, I'm kind of torn between two because there's definitely one I think we all like, that I think we all went for, is
more than likely
Demon Knight, Tales from the Crypt movie, 1995.
Bam!
Hell yeah.
And we all go Billy Zane, because Billy Zane stole that damn movie. Period.
Absolutely. And see, to me, a lot of people talk about how wild and crazy like Nick Cage is. To me, like that's Billy Zane, man.
Yep.
Like especially in Demon Knight, Billy Zane shows you how fucking crazy Billy Zane can get. And he can get pretty fucking crazy. Dude, I love it. And okay, it's John Cassar. We've got the Crypt Keeper. That right there is enough to love. But then you get the special effects of the fucking demons.
Oh, they were terrifying. Nightmare.
Dude, those were some of the most badass fucking demon designs in cinema ever, in my opinion.
And you get Dick Miller. So there's a Gremlins tie-in.
Yeah, and I also think that they were pioneers of the demons that move with glowing eyes, almost like flashlights.
Yeah.
Yeah, and their eyes.
See that being kind of copied now.
Yeah.
A little bit more than usual. Just the overall look, the feel of the house, the characters within the house. All these people fucking hate each other.
Oh, yeah. And the cast was outstanding. I mean, everybody was
all the way around.
Like everybody was either a character actor, they were a known actor in something else, but they were always to where you're going to put them in this character and they're going to run with it. And it's like you said, well, you got the Crypt Keeper in there. You got tons of people. You got, cannot remember his name, but you have Death from Bill and Ted.
Yes.
Executioner in Tales from the Crypt. Yeah. He's the first episode for Tales of the Crypt. He is the executioner that got executed.
Yep. God damn it. It's on the tip of my fucking tongue. Son of a bitch. Damn it. Why can I not think of his fucking name right now?
Don't worry about it, man. It happens to me constantly.
Son of a bitch. Yeah. Dude, such a badass fucking character, man.
I had to do my South Park for the night.
Oh yeah. Yeah, his character was fucking super badass in Demon Knight, the badass demon hunter. Fucking loved it, dude.
It's like World War II.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool. I like that aspect of it too. Is it's like, oh no, the good guys are gonna last years to fight you because this ain't a one-day battle, son. The demons are gonna keep coming.
Right.
And keep coming. And it's like, and Billy Zane, like he was saying, brings a whole nother level of crazy that you don't expect from Billy Zane.
But he was the perfect leader.
He was perfect.
He was legit the perfect leader of the demon army.
Exactly. It's like, oh, I've got to be here around these humans. Oh, right. Shit, I got this. Hold my coat. You know, and then his favorite, fuck this cowboy shit. You fucking ho-dunk, po-dunk. Well, then there, motherfuckers. And I got to see him do that at Frightmare on top of a table with the cowboy hat on because a fan asked.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
He went off, dude, the full thing, and just, it was amazing. Couldn't look away. I was like, that is awesome.
Ooh.
Yes, Billy Zane killing it.
That's how you bring the house down.
Yeah.
That's the way you do it. You have Billy Zane come
that
through.
was his last thing of the day, and then had to run to go catch his plane because his plane was going to leave without him.
Oh shit!
Yeah, because he was hanging out with his fans.
He stayed for the very last fucking second because dude fucking cares about who got him there.
Yep.
Straight I was with him
running off the top of the table after he did it, taking off to go catch his plane.
I love it.
Yeah. So you see Billy Zane hauling ass. It was like, what the fuck? Yep,
I sure as fuck hope somebody caught that on video.
I hope so. I really hope so.
Because I was with him since what was that damn movie called? High Tide or Dangerous Waters or something like that, where it's this couple that has a fucking yacht, and he comes in like on a raft. They take him in, and he's a fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
I thought he was brilliant in that fucking film. You know?
See, and I also thought it was funny for him to be in Demon Knight and say the fuck this cowboy shit when he was in Tombstone.
Right.
And he didn't live in Tombstone. He didn't make it through Tombstone, so he kind of got sick of that cowboy shit and became a demon. It's like, fuck it, I'm going to be a demon. How do you know? It could be the same character. You never know.
Right. He just kind of figured out that, like, dude, I'm nuts. I'm maniacal. I can bring the crazy and do it well. And it'll be
exactly.
I think part of it was like you were saying with that, where he's a psycho on the yacht. And also I think Titanic a little bit helped him with that. With just being somebody completely cold. Oh, I have a baby. I need to get on the boat. Really, bro? Try to snatch some lady's baby, you jerk. Yeah, and it's like, yeah.
I have a child. Oh, fuck you, asshole.
Yeah. He did it perfect, though. Yeah, Billy Zane.
Yeah.
Couldn't have cast somebody else. I can't think of anybody that would have played it the way he did.
Nah.
And as over he played it. Because he played it big, but he played it big on purpose because the demon was an asshole.
Well, yeah.
So he's being all dramatic on purpose because you're nothing. I can kill you anytime I want. Oh, guess what? I can't. Damn. But you think I can, but we hope I can. But if you fuck up, I'm going to kill you. You know, it's like,
right.
He was cat and mouse with him so much in it. It was a really good movie. I want to watch it.
It was like at one point he was like saying, wow, good job, guys. But we're still coming.
Right. Oh, I'm impressed. Now I'm going to be angry. Yeah.
You superseded my expectations. Now we're bringing the pain.
Right. Right.
Well, let's see. For my last pick, I think that's where we're at now. How many have we done?
Let's see.
I think we've done pretty close to 5 each.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely going to let you guys do a couple more that you haven't mentioned yet. But this is my perfect pick of the last 20 years. There has not been a demonic film of this caliber ever. I'm talking about the writer of this story picked a specific prince of hell if you look into satanic lore. And based an entire cult around it. And the leader of that cult is this grandmother to this wonderful family. And she dies, starts off. And, you know, me being the Satanist that I am, I picked up on the sigil that everybody in that fucking funeral home was wearing around their neck. And I'm sitting here going, oh, no, you didn't. somebody knows something. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here going, yeah, you really did your homework, guys. And it just takes you into this wild fucking roller coaster of, I mean, I'm talking about one of the most shocking scenes ever. I mean, no one ever likes to see violence when it comes to children. But I got to tell you, there's, before I give the rest of it away, I'm talking about fucking Hereditary, man.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Most shocking, accurate film anyone has ever dared to do. And this thing like stole all kinds of accolades, which is really kind of interesting because I'm like, wow, you know, the fact of what this is based on, I can't believe that everyone, you know, worldwide was like, this is like the best piece of art. I mean, to me it is, but I'm sitting here going, this transcends the possessions genre. It transcends everything all the way up to the final moment of the film. So they base this film off of King Paimon, and he's about to be reborn through one of the grandchildren. And of course, what is a Prince of Hell going to do? He's going to go for the youngest because that's the innocence, hasn't been tainted by anything, right? And you know, all it took was eating some cake that just happened to have something that was in it that was an allergy to her, and then she ends up sticking her head out the window, and I gotta tell you, my heart fell into my asshole.
Oh yeah.
When I saw that scene.
Yeah,
I
that's
said,
a gut-wrenching scene.
did they really just do that?
Yeah, that shit was wild, man.
Ooh. And you know, I got to give credence to the miniature builders. As some of you may or may not know out there in the Morgrot universe, Brother Carnage is a miniature fucking guru.
Yes.
Look at that shit right there. I mean, that looks like
I've been out here in the workshop actually working on some for the film.
hell yeah.
Yes.
And it's like ever so often, like maybe every 10 minutes, they keep going back to this like house that the mom is building, and it's a miniature. It's like a design to show people, and you see each of the family members in it, and then suddenly the grandmother showing up. I mean, she was a ghost, so you had the ghost factor. So not only do you have the possession factor, but you have the mom's ghost overseeing everything, you know, like King Diamond come back from the grave, you know, to fucking deal with them.
Right.
You know, and that was fucking spooky. And then the next thing you know, mom gets possessed. And then poor fucking, I forget his name. He's been in some of the greatest movies ever. He was in a Stephen King film. The dad. I'm talking about the dad.
Yeah.
So many fucking great thriller horror films he's been in. He dies in one of the worst ways that I could possibly think of for that guy. And then you have the fucking the teenager. He's hopped up on fucking, you know, marijuana, and he's a party guy, and just it's so oblivious to everything. And the fact that he tried to, how do you go from, I mean, I get it. He obviously had fucking shock like ever that happened to his sister. Goes home, gets into bed, goes to sleep. How do you do that?
That was the part that got me with that. I get the grief factor and oh my, you know, shock and awe on that, but yeah, I could, no, not like that, no.
Yeah, it was fucking terrible.
Yeah,
And then it's like
it's a dark movie. It really is, no joke. You're right. The levels that it hits you on and it comes at you on, they're not playing around. So I agree with you on the surprise that got the awards as much as it did, because it really is a dark film. It really, really is. And it's like designed to be a dark film too. As like you said, they did their research. they knew what they were doing. You know what
They
I mean? But
did.
like, oh, this is great. This is great. And it's like, did you just watch what happened? Did you just see that? You're praising that.
Did you see the ending when they crown him?
Yeah.
I mean, to me, that was fucking epic as fuck.
Oh yeah.
But
but that's one of those films, you know, is it's like you get that payout. You get that payout in its own way, you know. It's like
exactly, very much so in its own way.
Yeah.
And to me, it's like that's exactly as maniacal that would possibly be. You know, he is now the embodiment of the Prince of Hell. And before him is, you know, beheaded people bowing to him and all the crazy shit that you see. And, you know, I mean, I remember reading interviews with that particular actor who played the teenage son. He had to go to therapy. That fucking last scene fucked him up so bad that he had to go into therapy.
Man.
So what does that tell you about the level of effects, the level of shock?
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is what stands before me. What the fuck am I doing?
Right.
Yeah, 100%.
So, hell yeah. Well, we definitely got time for two more, and we got some juicy ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna end it with the banger, man. My favorite movie of all time, Adam Chaplin. For those that don't know, I'm a huge fan of the anime Fist of the North Star.
Yep.
Like that and the one I mentioned earlier, Berserk. Those are my two favorite animes of all time. Well, Adam Chaplin, this is an Italian film. It's on Screenbox. So for those of you that got Screenbox to watch Crackoon,
right.
There you go. Go watch it. It's the only streaming service that Adam Chaplin's on right now so far. Either that or if, I mean, just go ahead and take my word for it. Go to Necrostorm's website, order you a copy, and thank me later. I mean, this movie is pretty much a it's a demonic Fist of the North Star. Long story short, dude's wife gets murdered by a gang of crazy juiced up mutants. So he sells his soul to a demon in order to get great power and get revenge. So Adam Chaplin,
revenge tale.
yeah. So Adam Chaplin gets juiced up on demonic energy and goes his way punching through everybody and breaking bones, and it's a fucking gore fest. For those that have seen Fist of the North Star or like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, where they punch real fast, and it's just like a fucking blur of fists. There is plenty of that in this, and they fucking mastered this shit. And on top of it, the brothers that started Necrostorm, this is their first movie. This was their first fucking movie, and I'd be goddamned if they didn't just fucking like check every box for me with this movie. Like, again, I'm kind of biased with it because like it's one of my favorite kind of genres anyway. So I mean, you can definitely tell that they took inspiration from Fist of the North Star for sure.
They had to. They really did.
Oh yeah. But the level of gore and everything that is throughout this film is just it's
surpassed.
It's fucking phenomenal, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to beat their level of gore on that. But I agree with the demonic Fist of the North Star.
Every 5
better and more gory than
their shoulders
than the actual live action Fist of the North Star.
Oh yeah. This is the closest thing to what we've had so far as a live action Fist of the North Star goes. Because there was a live action Fist of the North Star, but yeah, it was fucking terrible. It was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
And what sucks is they could have turned the gore up, but they they didn't want to try to take it to that level, you know. And at that point in time, you know, I kind of understand, you know, because the MPAA would have slapped the ever living shit out of them with, you know, oh no, this is rated X, you know, like, because that was, you know, that was before, you know, the unrated movies were everywhere. And yeah. Now, you know, you can get away with just about any fucking thing if you know, oh well, fuck it, it's unrated, I'm just gonna put it out there, you know. So but yeah,
trust me, on so many different levels. I mean, how many sequels of I Spit on Your Grave is there? And it's graphic as all be damned.
Yeah,
You know?
that's
and
completely different kind of graphic. Yeah, there.
Well,
but yeah.
But I'm just saying, you know, it's like,
oh yeah.
This is fantasy gore. This is not, you know.
Right. SA kind of stuff. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I don't see how shit like that flies, honestly. But you know,
I'm not.
You and me both. I'm like, I don't know how they can play with that shit.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah.
Fantasy
Adam Chaplin by far is my number one pick as far as demonic films go. I know we weren't picking, you know, number wise, but again, Adam Chaplin is my favorite movie of all time. Anytime I get to be able to plug this movie, I'm going to. And once they were like, yeah, we're gonna do demon movies, I was like, oh, man, I already know Adam Chaplin. I already fucking knew. But yeah. They've got the sequel coming out also, so go and check that out on NecroStorm. It's kind of, they have some things kind of like what we do. Like they don't have the Indiegogo, but you can buy perks and stuff directly from their website. So go and buy a special thank you in the credits. You know, go help get this movie made. They're already like they've already made their goal, but still. Like it'll help make it even fucking better. And there's a graphic novel too, which I have on the way from Italy. So yeah. Go check out NecroStorm. They've got some awesome shit.
Not to mention, there's a couple of other films that they've done that are so fucked up, but they're so great at this. Hotel Hell, I think, is what it's called.
Yeah, Hotel Inferno. Yeah, that's another one that's. Yeah, that's definitely a fucking honorable mention. All three of them, like they are
hardcore,
fucking brutal. Like for those of you who have seen Hardcore Henry, it's demonic Hardcore Henry basically. Like it's gory as fuck. Like holy shit, and Tater Burger.
Right.
Go watch the trailer for Tater Burger. Like a lot of people were talking about, you know, how graphic, you know, the first Terrifier was, and I was like,
that ain't nothing.
You obviously have not seen Tater Burger because that shit is fucking brutal.
Oh, trust me, I will find it. I will find it.
No, it's fucking great, man.
I mean, this is for all of you out there in the Morgrot universe that officially call yourselves gore whores. Watch the real gore stuff because, yes, Terrifier has given us some very, very tasty morsels, but there are films that are beyond that.
Oh, and every one of every one of NecroStorm's movies are way beyond that.
Yes.
Way beyond that. They're extremely graphic.
You know, I think Brother Deadfellow, Brother Carnage there, I think we just came up with a t-shirt idea for the horror barbecue. Gore whore. I'm going to design that as soon as I'm done tonight.
Hell yeah.
I love it.
Yes.
Or got gore. Either, well, yeah, we could still do that.
Yeah.
I had to think about it for a second.
Yeah.
And Mr. Deadfellow, what would be your last classic?
See, I kind of torn
What's up?
again. I would have to say, okay, I'm gonna have to go Drag Me to Hell.
Yes. Yes.
I
And
have
we're
to,
finally getting a part 2.
because
Hell yeah.
I mean, God, the effects, the things that the girl went through just for filming. It's like, oh, hold your mouth open. Okay. Just
We already have
Oh.
a customer.
Hell yeah.
Lizzie says, I'm gonna need that shirt. I'm gonna
Yeah,
put it together.
and I've said this for years, dude. Like the chick in Drag Me to Hell, like she was a female Ash. Like just
yeah.
all the fucking terrible
All the
shit
way
that like
through.
happened to Ash, like gross, nasty, fucked up shit. Yeah, she went down the same fucking road as Ash, man, and it was glorious.
Man, when she knocked that casket over and
Oh.
grandma fucking basically just pukes in her fucking what the and then when she tried to bite her in the car with gums, what?
No, yeah.
Truly a
Dude.
moment of being gummed to death.
The odd juice, though. The odd juice is what got me.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh god, that's so
Yeah.
gross.
It's not the best movie to
So-
eat while you're watching it.
Yeah, don't be eating no popcorn. Stop it.
Oh, yeah.
Don't do
You will
that.
not enjoy that
Drunken
experience.
I mean, this poor girl, and she was so good at grabbing things that were available to her, like the staples in the eye. How fucking cool was that?
Beautiful, man.
But it's one of the first films that totally captured the art of the curse, the art of cursing people and what transpires from there. Because people, I can't tell you how many different things I've sold in my metaphysical store that are the evil eye. Like people are constantly, oh, I have to have an evil eye. I got to have an evil eye everywhere I go to keep from people cursing me and shit like that.
Right.
And when this film came out, I said, ooh, and they tied in gypsy culture. They're like the number one people that, I don't know, gave cursing others, such a popularity.
Werewolves.
Yeah. It was like no one's ever done anything since the Wolfman when it comes to gypsies. But I felt
right.
Like Thinner.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Can't say that. My bad.
But it's about the
I was gonna say Borat.
Right?
Give me your tears, Gypsy.
That aspect of showing the culture of the curse and why you got cursed and what happens to you throughout that. Yeah, those would be the two films right there that nail it. But Drag Me to Hell, oh yeah, no joke. No joke. Because Thinner wasn't no joke, but to me, Drag Me to Hell was crazier.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
I've lost.
Lamia. I mean, they picked a hell of a demon.
Ooh, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's no kid gloves at all,
right? And when they're at the big seance and they're trying to break the curse for this girl, I'm sitting here going, you have a black goat come to the table. Oh, you stupid mortals.
That was my favorite part of the movie too. He's like, "You stupid bitch." I was, oh my god, dude. I'm like, I lost my shit
over that.
I lost my fucking shit, dude. I was like, oh my god. I was like, this is one of the greatest movies fucking ever, dude.
And then you got Justin Long from Jeepers Creepers, which, by the way, Jeepers Creepers also fits.
I would consider him a demon, some form of something. Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
else, really.
But he was brilliant in this movie too. He's like, "You're full of shit.
Yeah.
You're full of shit. You're full of
He's
shit."
such a goddamn good actor, dude.
Underrated actor at that.
And dude, he always has terrible fucking shit happen to him.
Always.
Fucking this, fucking Jeepers Creepers, a fucking barbarian. It's always something fucking fucked up, dude.
And
yeah, fucking
Tusk.
Yeah, fucking Tusk.
Oh,
and
Tusk is
Dodgeball.
the worst of all.
To the face.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like he's always getting messed up. He's right. Like everything he does, he's getting tore up.
Every fucking movie.
Lizzie is totally right. Fucking Dodgeball.
Yeah, the poor bastard, man. The poor bastard. He can't catch a fucking break, dude.
The movie Waiting.
Yeah.
Well, he also was
poor
in
bastard.
Porno. As Randy.
Good, yeah. Yep. And what the fuck was the other one? Was it Knocked Up?
Oh,
where he was the fucking stoner friend that had the fucking he had his fucking eyelids tattooed.
Everything always goes wrong for him. It's like when he goes for an audition, does he go, I would like to audition for the role of The Worst Shit Happens to Me?
Right.
No shit, man. I want to be the guy that terrible fucking shit happens to.
I don't want any good luck items in my contract. No one wishes me well on set. When I say
no
break
crystals,
leg,
no medallions, nothing. I want it all to come to me. I am unsuspecting.
Right.
Yeah, he's like the underdog of underdogs, man.
Yeah.
And he always loses in the end. That's the thing.
Except for one film, I can say he doesn't lose. Galaxy Quest.
Oh yeah, he's part of the team.
Yeah,
I
if
loved
it's
him in that film.
He out of all the fans. If it wasn't for him, they wouldn't have made it back.
Yep.
Like everything would have ended. So that's the one time I think he don't get just screwed. But at least he doesn't get eaten and
and his fucking comic relief is amazeballs.
Even in horror, he can drop, kind of draw. Oh, it's funny. Haha. Oh God, it's not funny. Yeah. Be eating you.
Right.
Be eating you. Yeah. Yep.
Oh man. Just absolutely love it. I think I've watched Galaxy Quest probably at least 100 times or more.
Oh yeah.
I love that movie.
I love
Tim
that
Allen and Sigourney Weaver are fire. Tony Shalhoub. Shit. We were just talking about him in 13 Ghosts the other day.
Yeah.
It's like that. I can't say enough. All these movies, guys, out there in the Morgrot universe, most of these films are at your fucking fingertips. We are in the age of the streaming platform.
True.
So if we have inspired you to either rewatch, which I know a lot of you do, those of you that are, tuning in for the first time, stuff like that, hopefully we've given you some suggestions to check out, or maybe give you a kind of a different look, at some of these films and why they are so prevalent to this particular subgenre of horror, because so many of them kind of transcend the possession subgenre. They're crossover films. A lot of the ones we talked about tonight are very crossover, as well as the serious and then the half serious but comedy horror. I mean, there's each one of them has their own, I don't know, joie de vivre, if you will, to what it is that they give us and why we love them so much. They've given us some great heroines and demons to fucking just be like, I'm with you, dude.
Right.
You root for the bad guy. It's not a slasher, but it's a demon, and you're like, yeah, get him.
Right.
So I got to thank y'all, for showing up tonight on hump day. And tuning in for this edition of the Backyard Horror Barbecue and the return of Carnage. Yes. Welcome back, my brother. I mean,
yeah, thank you, brothers.
So much you add to the show, as well as your friendship and the fucking Amazeballs film that you have put together with one of the most first-rate fucking casts and crew that I could ever imagine. And then, of course, Mr. Deadfellow. For all your expertise and just all-around badassery in one package. So, hey, we're still in October. It's Wednesday night. It's still early most places. It's time to watch some horror. Think about what demonic films grip you. The things that go bump in the night, that you might be concerned that your door opens by itself. Or maybe it's under your bed or in the dark corner of your room. The one thing you always want to remember is stay heavy.
Thank you for joining us on Rebirth Underground. Stay tuned for more from Morgrot Entertainment in association with Black Flame Entertainment.